caution sticks.
Turn signal would be nice, so you're not turning. What are you doing?
Slowing down.
Well, I got that part. Missed the turn. Is what happened.
Probably.
Or maybe he knows where he's going. Maybe he's going professional. First time out, maybe. Okay. A little confusing sometimes.
Can be.
Pretty crowded at the Y.
Yeah. If anybody has any money for the way.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, walks to the Y, and then he works out for hours and hours, and then he walks back.
Huh.
Pretty doggone good shape.
They just walk around and don't have to go line.
Well, yeah, but he goes there and he also works out after that, and then he walks home. So he lives over in this area somewhere. He's been doing that for years. He's out there every day.
Just walk around the mall and do the same thing.
Well, no, but he's doing heavy workouts at the Y, and then he walks home.
Okay.
I think he's in pretty good shape, actually. He's supposed to tear out 16th sometime this month.
Lovely.
In 2 sections, they're going to work on it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Fun. That'll be over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and while we're doing that, let's rip out 83 while we're having fun.
Well, they did
Just
that.
so everybody has to take the way around.
Well, that was last
And then
year.
we'll rip out those roads for added fun.
He said that every one of the roads coming into Minot's going to have work on it.
Oh, cheers. It's another summer road construction.
That's what it's there for. Besides not raising crops. I don't know if they planted it or not. I don't think so. But
I
they
think it
might.
might be a little bit early.
Yeah, I think so.
Give it another week or two, maybe, if it stays in the 70s, maybe.
What's the temperature of the ground?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any long-term forecast stuff about any snow of any significance.
Well,
There's here and there, or
Whatever.
maybe a little flurry activity at night, but nothing. I'm not seeing any major storms. Not saying we couldn't still have some, but it's getting less and less remote that we're going to have any. As we get closer to May and summer.
yeah, I think the bank is fully done, but I don't know that for sure.
Whatever. We will see. We'll see. They got a lot more done quicker than they thought they were going to do in December. I remember in December and they said, yeah, we don't try till August or something. Like, well, okay. So why aren't you on right now? And you're always on in the morning. I'm like, because I got a thing tonight I'm doing. Read the announcements.
I do have to do something once in a while.
Well, no, I got to do something later tonight in our community. Got to co-host a math patrol. So, yeah, I'm not on this morning. Sorry.
megahertz, maybe. The little small ones.
Yeah, probably.
Not very high.
No. So they only need to reach us around the city.
I wonder what that one's for. That's on top of
They were talking about AI last night, and they had one of the founders of one of the AI branches says, I really was hoping AI was gonna help a lot of people.
Still gotta go do an East.
It says all AI is now
Still not ready.
Is all they want to use it for is spying on Americans, or spying on people around the world.
Yep.
And for depicting weapons stuff for military applications.
Well, they also used them to enhance the X-rays and PET scans.
Yeah, but
to see
he says the guy's one of the founding members of what AI was. He said, I really thought it was going to help a lot of people. And
I think it's going to be more of trouble than it was worth.
He says, I really don't, if I knew what they were going to do now, I don't know if I'd ever asked anybody to ever develop it in the first place.
It's got evil with it for sure.
He was one of the, I guess, founding people of the, one of the AI development things at IBM in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they were developing it for computer games and
other things.
Limited artificial stuff. He says he was one of the founding people that was helping build the damn thing.
Yeah.
And he says, looking what they're doing with it now, he says, I wish we had never developed it in the first place.
Yeah, I wish they still make it.
He says it's just nothing but problems now.
Yep.
And he says, yeah, of course, no, any stuff that I worked on is long since been updated and upgraded and way more advanced than we ever have, but to the basic core understanding of how it works,
it's
still there.
Yeah.
But he says, yeah, if I knew what they were going to do with it, we would have never worked on it.
Somebody else probably would have.
Oh, probably eventually would have.
Once the idea is out there.
Yeah, it's hard to put the genie back in the bottle.
I found the fruit.
It's like when the new thing is hard to put it back in the bottle once it's out.
Yep.
It's nice in there now.
Yeah, very.
Is it all done?
Almost done. Not quite.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
I thought they were serving coffee in there.
It might be.
Over by the change machine.
When they have
coffee in there.
When you're going in there for financial counseling, or you're doing a big loan, or something like that, you're going to be there a while. Yeah, they probably have that.
Looks like they had a coffee machine over where they do your change and stuff. Had it done
over on the other side.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be where the change machine was at.
Yeah, I know. It used to be on the other side.
Moved everything around.
Yeah, it's probably a lot easier that way.
Very fancy. It's been there 30 years or something like that, I think they said.
I think it was built in 2000 or 2001.
Yeah, well, something like that. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We moved there not too long after the First Bank, US Bank. Well, before we were with Red River in Grand Forks, which was a good bank, and then First Bank bought them up. Yeah. And they were still good. And then when they went to US Bank, not so good. No. And then they get progressively worse ever since.
Yeah.
But they've abandoned the big bank downtown.
Well, yeah, but it was having other problems.
Yep.
So it's okay.
Somebody's going to have to knock it down. Make another parking lot.
I thought somebody had bought that US Bank downtown because the vault that was there.
Yeah, but you know the
M building, the buildings.
That's going to end up getting torn down.
I assume it probably will.
Just like the Trinity.
I know they were going to convert it into apartments at one point, and then they said, "Well, the building's not that great to start with."
Trinity is going to go down, and so is St. John's.
Trinity's going to because the
Trinity
boiler
Hospital and the
Well, yeah, the old St. Joe's because of the boiler issues.
Yep. They can't afford.
But I don't know about I thought the old hospital was going to be converted into apartments.
I think the longer it sits there, it's going to be destined to be destroyed.
Oh.
The SWAT team and that were using it for practice to search and clear stuff.
Okay.
But they said the building's not in very good shape. It's in worse shape because water got into the emergency room and other areas because that's the slope and not being attended. They put plywood up so nobody would get in there and wreck it even more. But I think eventually it's coming down. So is the St. Joe's. St. Joe's would be had they not lost the furnace, they probably would have kept that for a long time. But it's gone away or going away. They had to move patients and stuff. So.
Well, the only thing they really had at St. Joe's was the special people.
Well, they had same-day surgery there, but they moved that over here. So, at some point, I always liked going to St. Joe's. I think the sisters did a better job, but you can't find very many sisters anymore either. So,
no.
So
it's not around here. I'll look at cars for lamps. I'll look at cars for lamps.
Surely can't afford any, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
I looked at that one, but I said, looks pretty nice. The mileage is not bad. And then I read the specs on that Gear Group transmissions and it was like, ooh, bad. Bad electrical. Okay, bad electrical is one thing, but bad transmission, that's a whole different game. Since it's front wheel drive, you got to pull the transmission off the bottom one. You got to pull the engine out and take the transmission off the engine to work out. No.
Everything's front wheel drive, except for like trucks and stuff.
That's what the minivan.
Yeah, that's what most of them are front wheel drive.
And I found a Toyota that was all-wheel drive that I was pretty impressed with until I found out it was a hybrid. And I was like, nope. No. There's lots of reasons to be afraid of that thing. He's unloading. So there's one that's 35. That's 43, and it's a Toyota.
Yep.
And it's a 23.
Yeah, it's still fairly new.
Well, I don't know if it has all-wheel drive or whether it's a hybrid.
I don't know.
Important details. Okay?
Yeah.
$50,000. That ain't happening.
Brand new, probably.
43,000, 47,000. I can get a Honda.
Kind of like a theme there, huh?
Yeah, I can get a Honda for that much money.
Yeah, but nobody can drive it.
Durango, 83,000, 84,000.
They don't look like no Durango.
No. Small, too.
Yeah, like a compact Durango.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, they keep talking about how the American population is ballooning in size, yet they're making the cars smaller and smaller.
Yeah, well.
I'm weird.
Mileage. There's an Expedition over there. It's probably appropriately priced.
Well, of course it is.
Series of Expeditions and other things like that.
And then you got the unaffordables over here.
Well, it's not just there, it's everywhere.
I know.
Any one of these things ain't cheap.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people live in vans.
Yeah, well, that's an awful lot of money for that van, I'm sure. And it doesn't have windows. You might as well get it with windows.
You can get out there.
I don't know what's behind here, though. There might be something just wonderful behind here.
Cheap.
I doubt it. Nothing but fancy cars. Okay. Toyota.
Whatever that is.
And
Sold.
Toyota. That must be a Toyota.
I like our Toyota dealers or something.
Yep.
No, those are just trucks. Those are appropriately priced. Other than the stuff that might be in the back or over at the other place. Sometimes the stuff over here is not too bad. Sometimes.
Well, they don't have that type of money. There's their electric rechargers. They got two of them and they're blocked. Tells you how good that went over.
Yep. Oh, you know everything over here.
It's maybe 40,000, yeah.
Minimum.
Well, not everything. Small cars won't work for us.
No, not really. It's in 33,000 for those. They're teeny.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even brand new.
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
45,000 for a new Trail Sport Ridgeline.
I never buy Ridgeline. No way in heck.
They work for somebody, or they wouldn't still be making them.
Well, I just remember that one time I smacked into one.
Oh, that was the old Ridgeline.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, so
they
the
were
old
probably,
Ridgeline.
I think they were probably.
My Crown Vic ripped the side panels right off. It's like the sucker left like a couple scratches that you couldn't hardly see in the Crown Vic.
Yeah, well, you know how that
ripped the whole side trim off the side of the
the Crown Vic was falling apart internally. There was nothing we could do about that, and everything.
At the time, it wasn't. But,
well, when we got rid of it,
for a couple more years.
When we got rid of it, it was, you know.
Well, that was 2010, so it was still working for a few more years.
There's an old school Honda there.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the one we had.
No, probably closer to it.
Should have probably hung it well.
I know it's had its own issues. It was the last of its generation.
Yeah, well, they got the newer versions, but they're ridiculously expensive.
Then after that, they went to pedal-assisted power stuff and all this. 2003 was the last of the all-mechanical.
I mean, you can't do what you bought because your stuff just.
Okay.
The guy said, look for something 20 years old. Don't look for anything new. I'm like, well, we got 20 years old. It's rusting like mad, you know.
I know.
But it seems to run okay. But it's hard for hard for Mom to get into it.
It's not even easy for that much for Jen to get into it.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't have so many options. It seemed to be the perfect
I know.
all-wheel drive station wagon. You got it. Big engine, yeah. And it is. But
yeah, the front seats are meant for adults, and the back seats are meant for kids.
Well, again,
not grown adults that are riding with it.
Only got so much room.
Even Tom had problems with the back seat.
Yeah,
and he had the bigger one.
Yeah,
well, the slightly bigger version.
Well, he's a tall dude.
Yeah, I know. He's not as tall as I am, but he's still tall. I think he's 6'5", 6'6".
He's big.
So yeah.
And Dan must be. I don't know what Dan's height is, but it's.
What is about mine height?
Maybe a little taller.
No, he's about 6'8" too.
He seems pretty tall when I stand next to him. Whoa. Definitely got to look up.
Dan turned out looking very great lately. I mean, I know he banged his head, but boy, he is not looking very good lately.
Yeah, his chime's running really hard.
I know he's roughly my age. That's what I would believe it is.
He's got 3 kids. You don't think that wears him down?
Yeah, that probably does too.
Responsibility levels off the chart.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he said, lead passenger job. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
always
something going. Always something going.
Yeah.
You're thinking 6 months, a year ahead, and everything else in between.
Yeah.
And you got to make it all work somehow.
Yeah. And you got to be responsible for the internal church politics.
Everything.
As Howard told us, church politics is a nightmare.
Yes.
It almost makes you not want to be a pastor.
Well, it's.
As he said, if you'd have known the politics that was involved in the church,
he wouldn't have got into it.
He probably wouldn't have become a pastor.
Yeah. Oh, here's a
that's sad. That's sad.
Now,
here
is a minivan for $24,000.
Oh yeah, I'll look at it.
No, Chrysler Pacifica.
Oh, it's a Pacifica.
Well, that's what they are now, Jeff.
Yeah.
Right? So, big doors.
Yeah.
Built down the transmission.
There's a nice Ram over there. A nice sweet Ram.
I have to be practical to the fact that I'm 76 years old and Mom is 73 years old.
I know. I was just looking.
The Suburban too, but you couldn't fit in the front of the Suburban either, so that's 20,000. Right?
I don't know about that one.
I'm just telling you.
I have no idea without doing an actual test.
I'm just telling you.
Yes, I know.
All these things have got to be looked at hard.
Yes, I know that.
I thought I did with the Pilot, but not quite. We'll read the specs on it, but I don't, it looks fairly new. It's a 23, so it's not very old.
Something like that.
But I don't think normally 26, they said, that you can almost halfway.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at
that it's not.
It's god awful expensive, I'm sure.
Oh, it's going to be terrible
I know.
On everything.
Oh God, I know. It's probably a diesel.
Well, it's going to be a pig. It is
Of course it is.
Probably a nice pig. It's a pig.
Most of the things are. Most Rams are pigs. It's a little piggy. Somebody wants to gift me a vehicle that's big and nice, like a Ram. I mean, I have a Ram now that we're driving, but wouldn't mind a new one. Wishful thinking here. Wishful thinking. That's okay. Then I have to probably declare it and pay taxes on it. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to do that. I always thought a Hummer would be nice to drive. Not that I've ever driven a Hummer, but it looks really nice. Obviously, like an H1 civilian version. Although, the military one always looks interesting too. Again, I just fit my fat gut behind it. I don't know. It looks fun to drive. Might be totally not worth driving. Probably, economy-wise, probably not. Especially at the economy of fuel now. My truck is probably way better gas mileage. Although a Ford Raptor would be fun. I think I'd rather have if money was not an option, Power Wagon.
It's got the stop-start. You'd have to figure it out and turn that off. Where it stops and it starts, you'd have to defeat that. It's probably got stow-and-go seats.
I have no idea.
Probably has stow-and-go seats.
Okay. Maybe it does, I don't know.
I forgot to see what mileage it was. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to look it up online, really.
Yeah, you can probably look it up online.
Probably under 100,000.
I should surely hope so.
23, you think so?
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah. Boy, gas 369. Boy, we are cheaper than a lot of places.
Yes, we are.
We're even under the national average.
Don't complain too loudly.
Well, I know that's all going to eventually change.
We'll see what happens, Jeffrey. We don't know. They're all blowing smoke 16 different ways. We'll figure it out eventually and see where we're at. Big Cadillac. No. They're big rigs that are old.
I know they're old. I know.
You're gonna have to dump a bunch of money into.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Probably,
I just looked interesting. There's a difference between looking interesting and functionally nice.
Yeah. Well,
like I said, like I was saying, my thing is like, if money was no object, and of course it is. One of those brand new Dodge Power Wagons would be freaking awesome.
But think mom can get into it?
Well, no, and probably I can't either.
Yeah,
but,
my knees.
I'm just saying it looks nice.
Oh, they were when I drove them in the Air Force. They were very nice.
Well, yeah, those are the old ones. But
This was what I had experience with. And it had the moose guard on the front. They were awesome.
Yes.
Even those, we stuck them up to the doors sometimes. But we were going places maybe shouldn't have been going.